Hello, chatters. Let us... hello. Alright. Audio's coming through just fine. I got my stuff situated. Okay. So, let's go through the usual. I hope you guys are all having a decent day thus far, whether you had school, work, etc. before this. Today has been a relatively just chill day on my end, thankfully. Nothing big going on, nothing too stressful. I've mainly just been working on getting some stuff ready for, I think it's Friday that we have marked down on the schedule for Fallout Friday, question mark? Yeah, Friday. So what I was working on getting ready is adding some more additional content for Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. I've gotten us some interesting mods and generally made some more progress in the game as we've gone. The mod that I'm gonna see if I can't get working either after we finish up MD today or off stream after we end is the Frontier. So what the Frontier does is it acts essentially as like an entire new expansion sized thing as a mod, and along with it, it actually adds drivable vehicles to the game, which is really interesting. You've been watching Invisible? I've never heard of that series. I've only ever heard of the series Invincible. Very different things, though. Fuck. I'm sorry, Yeast. It's just how it goes. But yeah. I'm very much looking forward to the Nocturnal Sweeping Intervallo being redone for Bakak. And the new Heathcliff Ricardo ID is incredibly fucking exciting. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring us over to stream so that we can get our dailies done and then head on into MD. Alright, well, you should do that, Roja. Sorry for munching, chatters. I've got some graham crackers at my side here, and I'm not gonna lie, they're fucking delicious. Good job, Roja. Now, a question I'm wondering is what we should do for the stream vibe today. The stream vibe today. Because going with our typical music is fine and dandy, of course, but I don't know. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, but that also makes me feel like we'll have to end the YouTube stream prematurely so that we can play regular bands or whatever without risk of copyright. You've been doing all right? I mean, yeah, by all intents and purposes, I suppose. This weekend, whether it was giving my voice a rest or whatever the cause was, my throat does feel a lot better. And it might also just be that other than me taking it easy on my throat, I was, for a couple days, being a lot more careful about what I was eating and stuff. Avoid acidic shit, avoid just that sort of stuff, and make sure I do daily salt gargles to help and see if I could curb the tonsil stone infection or anything like that. And I feel a lot better as a result, so hopefully I'm fine, generally speaking, now. Me watching all of my beloved Nurse Father themes become NPC music for random ass ring guys. Real. Hey Lynx, how do you feel about the fact that the Ricardo ID has a music change thing in its kit? That is, it's something, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's funny as fuck. Okay, good. It's not just tickling me. I'm really wondering, it's gotta just be that basic ass theme that he always plays when he shows up, right? It's not gonna be anything different, I don't think. Red mist type shit, real. His aura is emanating. I need it now. Oh, trust me, same here. I'm trying to build up Heathcliff shards specifically to grab it on release. No way, bro. Ricardo Heath having a random ass tremor burst just for the fun of it. Okay. Everyone's focusing on the fuck ass tremor burst. Brother, what is he doing with burn in his kit? That's the real thing we should all be focused on and asking. Why does he have burn? Yeah, burn season saved, blah, blah, blah. But why the fuck does he have burn? Of all things, I would expect like rupture or sinking even before that, frankly. That or like a unique status effect charge or unique bleed. A unique bleed or a unique charge that's tied to the music would have been fire, not gonna lie. I got 2 000, Middle Dawn and Kurakumo Ryoshu. W. Like I had mentioned in the Discord yeast, Kurakumo Ryoshu is not a bad ID. She isn't. So I don't really agree with Lynx's take that it's a second R-Corp Merceau. I think it's a bit of an overstatement. But here's the main things about her, right? Her skill 1 is only a 1 coin, and that makes it kind of rough, especially because it doesn't have any coin power or clash power, like, conditionals to improve it. The main thing is it inflicts paralyze on hit, not even heads hit, so that makes it a bit better, but still. But here's where she gets actually like, oh, this is why she's viable to good, is 3 bleed count and a damage down on her skill 2, and then 3 bleed count and 5 offense level down. So that's one clash power, and that's 1 2/3 clash power, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, or Lynx might be, but Yeast I'm pretty sure wouldn't be. So every 3 offense level a unit has equals 1 more clash power, like base clash power. So, as you see, the base of this is a 5. That would essentially turn into a 6 based off of having an additional. But, point is, she's not bad, especially since she gets a Lust defense skill. It allows her to play into other units with a Lust resonance for their passives and stuff. But the reason why I said Ryoshu is just better is because she also is a bleed ID. She plays into bleed, can also fuel tremor herself, but her personal thing, the gaze and all the stacks like that, allowing it for attack weight as well. She just gets so much more DPS capability off of that than if you're using the fucking, than if you're using Kurakumo Ryoshu. And she also gets bleed count application from this effect here, so she's getting a good amount of bleed just throughout all of her stuff in general. So she kind of outranks Kuro Ryoshu that way, even though Ryoshu, Kurakumo Ryoshu has a very good, like, headlong count application. 7 Association Ryoshu. 7 Association Ryoshu, from what I've seen, is kind of not great. Like, a 1 coin skill too, brother. And then 3 coin there. The slash fragility is, like, good, but 7 Association in general is just very weak because of how early they are. Now I'm only missing a 000 Honglu. W. Okay. Let's cache these. Leave it for after MD. Clear you. And then what do we want to do? That is the question. 15 plus burn ego gifts. 5 or more tremor keyword identities. Ooh, we could go ahead and do that weird fucking team, I suppose. Where did I have that marked out? Was that in here? Yes, it was. Okay. Now remind me. So it's defeat 4. All right, we're going to grab that and slap it in the Discord just so I could check back on it whenever I need. Charm, Wander, Doubt, Textbook, Blade and Artwork, and the Unsevering theme bosses. 3 or more House of Spiders, so it doesn't even need to be Nurse Father. Okay. So it's that, Infinite Procession, blah, blah, blah. Combat, defeat all enemies in the turn where 10 or more. May be doable, hard to say. Okay. We can go ahead and grab this one to see if we could do that as well. Just for, like, chance of it. It's not going to be a main priority, but no reason not to try it if we can get the opportunity. Alright. Let's go in with this fuck-ass team, shall we? Oh, I need to level her up. Look at you, base Ryoshu. You're all leveled up. Lucky fuck are you. And you know what? Fuck it. You get N-Corp for the meme. So it's 3 or more House of Spiders identities. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our 6 and 7 will be Thumb Capo, and you? Or you? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if we do it like that, it won't be bad. Alright. Give me my clash power and my other shit. Starting ego cost. We need a lot of slash. So give me you and give me you. No. So a Shaoxing wine. We need... Okay, so I can grab some of those, I guess, before the thing to guarantee. So we need 5 of them? Okay. So Shaoxing wine. Hardwood liquor cup. When attacking an enemy with the unbreakable coins effect of the skill that lost the clash. When attacking an enemy with unbreakable coins that lost the clash. Okay, so you get increased damage on a loss with unbreakables. Okay, that's not bad. And so Tango Marinade. So that is not 1. That's not... Limbus Company Identities. Skill 2 gains offense level 4+. That doesn't really help us. That's Ally Retreat. No surviving requested target. Huh, okay. Plus against 15+ bleed. Okay. Enemy with lust or slash skills inflict curio, art medium, plus coin boost. That's just a lot more like viable of capability and assistance. Okay. So we have 2 of the drinking cups. That's like a good step forward, just getting shit out of the way, I suppose. Okay. Ryoshu, let me get another look at you. So you do have a lust skill. Okay. I guess we want to inflict more potency. Yeah, I think we go that. Yo, what up? Right, dumbass. Alright. You are... what? Deal plus missing HP on self. Okay, who's gonna be taking hits? I guess Roja would be the safe bet. So you... no. Yes. No. Okay. God damn, Sinclair, 27 off rip, brother? Feels weird having Dawn and Rien without having Faust, not gonna lie. Okay. You go there. You go there. And I'll want you there. No, I won't. I'll want you there so you can start gaining poise or sanity so that you'll have an easier time gaining poise as the fight goes on. Or as MD goes on, I should say. Oh, good damage. Beautiful. Faust. I think I'd chop off my own dick then fight Rufo again. Trust me, I feel you, because specifically based off of that reflect trial fight. That shit was painful. That video that I sent in the Discord definitely helped me with getting through that fight, though. If that's what was so stressful for you, Lynx. Oh, this fucker. Oh well. I despise the Rufo fight anywhere. Bitch made, bitch made. The fight's fun, it's just that that fucking Reflect Trial version is actually fucked. Okay, Sinclair, I'm gonna trust you with that. You there. You're on that, so Don, go there. You go there. Who invited Base Ryoshu? Okay, so in the achievements list, one of them requires having Base Ryoshu on a team with House of Spiders, and I'm just trying to push forward my MD achievements so I can get that other fucking guaranteed 3-star season 7 ticket, because, you know, polls go burr. So that's why she's here. Okay. Yeah. Definitely, potentially a questionable maneuver, but we'll just have to see how it swings out. I'm way too burnt out to do an extreme currently. Mood. Oh, well, Link, so you could always start one and just not finish it. Like, not finish it day of. You could start it and then play it over the next course of the week. Because it only ends the thing next maintenance period. So next Wednesday. You'd be able to play it all week until then. If you do like a floor a day, probably get through it decently fast. Okay, so it's on you. So you there, you there. Roja, you do that. No, you do that. You do that. My last extreme, everyone died at floor 15, but Honglu and Honglu clutched up in the end. Hoa? Okay, you there. And you there. Honglu did 12k damage and one-shot the Abno. Peak. I'm still riding the high of that Matthias fight, I'm not even gonna lie. That fucking fight with Extreme Matthias Secret Boss, where we clutched out because of Greg with his whatever the fuck it was, with his glory ego plus his passive to survive damage once per fight on his ID. That shit was so banging. Okay, so both those are on you. That's on you. Don, you're level 6, but we need a skill 3. Which I guess we can just ego. Okay, so that's a 2 coin. And it reuses the coin per skill, but I believe he'd get the same amount of poise count back per every coin. So let's give him there. Faustia, you go ahead and go there. Ryoshu, you go there. You feel free to go there. And Rien, I guess you'll go there. Rien sang having 2,602 words in his kit. Uh-huh. That's nothing, man. I'm telling you, Lynx, the day you actually take a step back and look at Ruina, or play it yourself, is the day you realize Limbus kits are simple. Like, even the 3-pagers that we're getting to, we're only just approaching what Ruina is kind of like. Limbus has always been a fun simplification, and we've not surpassed it just yet. Okay. Honestly, if we just full focus, we should kill this turn. I hope. I believe. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Luckily, we didn't get fucked over by Ghana. Okay. Hi, butlers. The hell are you doing here? What does Swerve give you? 4 poise count. Right. I love all nurse fathers. So far, same. There hasn't been a single nurse father I felt really was lackluster, honestly. I like all the apprentices as well. Faust and Dawn especially being like quite exceptional. Ren seems quite decent. It just, he takes a lot of priming in order to get to that point of being like, oh my god, he's so good. Whereas Kira just looks to be quite okay all around. She's like the most she's the most middling unit. But word meme of that aside, like, she's middle ground in terms of quality and capability, but that doesn't make her bad. It just means she's balanced. and not like absurdly powerful like some of the units are at this point. No, like all Nurse Fathers character wise? Oh, yeah. Some of them are irredeemable scumbags, but you know, you can still like a character despite that, so I'm with you on that. Callisto is one of my, like, sleeper favorites, funnily. Because he is very kind of basic, but despite that, he stands out specifically because, oddly, despite him being the ring, he feels like he was one of the most genuine with his care for Ryoshu. You don't gain shit for poise. Count on that. So just kill. I glaze and slander Matthias at the same time. Yeah, Matthias is sick, but character-wise, he's a fucking bastard. Capability-wise, he's really cool. I just wish he, as Don put it, embodied the, you know, the, whatever you would phrase it. He embodied the fixer methodology of justice or whatever bullshit she'd say. I wish he wasn't such a scumbag. Low-key took me a while to realize that Matthias was missing an arm. If memory serves, he's also missing a leg. I think he got, like, majorly fucked up when he defected, was the idea. No, his leg is mutated with the middle tattoo. Are you sure it's a mutation? Because I thought it was a prosthetic which the middle tattoos were curated onto. Because this world's fucking power scaling system with prosthetics is, like, very versatile compared to a lot of others. And prosthesis is, like, incredibly average to just have. Dun 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 dun. It's an animal-like leg with middle tattoos and chains. Then I'm pretty sure it's a prosthesis, yeah. From what we understand of him, I'll do some extra looking into it after stream today. But I'm pretty sure. Okay. Miku, you're doing me a lot of favors, as always, but the vibe is not vibing, much as I wish it was. Okay. Alright, let's bring Twitch back up. Let's shrink that a bit. OBS. Move you back there. Never mind, it's a prosthetic. It looks like real flesh though. Okay. From what I'm pretty sure prosthetics are fine to look real. It's just when it goes into the territory of a robot mimicking real too much that it becomes a taboo. I think a prosthetic mimicking is completely fine. Let's go for a charge gift. Ooh, Thorny Path, fuck yeah. And Grey Coat, amazing. Alright, I want this for final power. Thank you. Give me that, and give me that for the Sinking Fools. Ooh, that can go to 6 people altogether, huh? That's kind of fire. So, Dawn and you are the ones getting that. Alright, let's get grinding. I saw a short where penguins were playing with bubbles and now my day is good. Animal videos are always a good way to start. My Instagram has a metric fuck ton of cat videos on it, but I haven't been able to get my algorithms on anything else to have it, unfortunately, yet. I'm probably gonna have to just set aside a day or something where I try and make that happen. Because they are always very nice to just brighten up a mood, especially during shitty times. Okay, we only have 2 poise. We'll near guarantee a crit. We just need to up poise a metric fuck ton. My dad's Instagram is full of videos of Komodo dragons eating. Always gotta love a nice video of a swamp puppy as well. Ryosha, you got that, no worry. The music detector, you feel like working yet? Or no? No. W. I don't know what's going on with that music detector that I fucking downloaded. It was working just fine, but Now it's not wanting to register the music I'm listening to. It might start working again after like a proper PC restart, to be fair. Programs like that typically have fuck-ups in that regard for some reason sometimes. Okay. Your Moonlight Azure is going up. What are you at, my friend? 15? Alright, let's do one turn of that. Or actually... No, both those are 2. Okay, so that deals more damage as a result of being later in the turn order. Fuck off, Josephine. What if they kill off Ricardo in Kanto 10? We riot. It's that simple. If they dare do anything to our boy, we riot. At 10 plus, reuse this coin once per scale peak. Memes aside, it would just have to depend on how they did it. Because if they do it, there's probably a good way to do it, but if we're being honest, Project Moon clearly have a soft spot and a love for Ricardo the same exact way that we do for him as the community. So, in that regard, I feel like, as much as it might be kind of weird, I feel like they'll seek an alternative route where, due to us protecting Kira, or due to us now knowing that we still have the hair coupons from the new Intervallo, we can offer an olive branch and be like, we saved this member from the middle, this girl. Also, we're sorry, Ricardo. Heathcliff, give him back the fucking coupons, brother. I'm sorry, mate. I stole your fucking coupons, but I didn't know no better. Here you go, blood. And then we're on, like, good terms again, and he's like, huh, I'll take you out of the fucking book. I don't know. I think we're all hoping for an outcome that ends in, less loss of characters that we quite like. Ricardo tanks a hit for Kira. Trust. I mean, I hope. Fucking Sundered Memory this early is really interesting, not even joking. I think we got a reroll though. Sundered Memory again? Fuck, dude. Alright, fine. We'll go for it. Oh, mate, sorry I took your fucking coupons. I was really fancying a date with my man, with my womans. With my mans. Me and my mates were trying to go have a date, yeah. Right day out. God, your skill power with that's terrible. We'll have to see how things shake out, though. Because I'm not gonna lie, as much as I'd love it to just be full-on Ricardo, I think what we're gonna have to get with Kanto 10 is a lot more focus on Merceau as like the primary thing, not just because his source material is very in-depth and like character-driven, but also just because Kanto 9 was so fucking divided by us having the LCD, us having the LCA, us having the LCE, the House of Spiders. Like, there was so much shit going on that we really had our attention and etc. divided amongst the entire Kanto instead of being able to focus in on Ryoshu probably as much as we probably would have liked. And as such, naturally for Kanto 10, if we change that up and have a bit more centered of a focus, it'd probably feel a bit more rounded than Kanto 9 otherwise did, because a lot of people are complaining about Kanto 9 for that exact reason, to be fair, even though I don't really see the same problem. Howdy mate, talking about Kanto 9, huh? What's up, unknown agent? Hope your evening or afternoon or morning is treating you well. And yeah, we're caught up to date here as far as I'm concerned. We have one or two chatters who aren't, but I don't believe they're here at the moment, so you're free to talk about stuff as you please. Knee howdy, neighbor. Yeah. Hopefully we can get our poise situation going so that Sinclair has just a lot more passive generation, because he is kind of lacking at the moment. Starved from nostalgia? Alright, you there, my boy? You're the one with that, so let's go ahead and do that. Sinclair, you there? Hopefully you win it, which means we're gonna have Yuko. Fuck. Which means we're gonna have Yuko. There, we trust in our boy. Oh, that was a good neck crack. Oh, God. Body, hold out, please. Can't be getting old. Not yet. What games did you play when I was a kid? Okay. So, my era when I was younger was N64, Game Boy Advance. That was when I was like first getting into video games when I was really young. So my first games on that were the Super Mario Brothers games on the Game Boy Advance. Other than that, one of the Mortal Kombats on N64. I didn't get into Pokemon until the DS Lite because I got my Soul Silver edition one. Let's go ahead and do you two there like that. Faust, you there, you there. No. Faust, you there. What else? Fuck, it was so long ago. I played Toontown online on browser. I played Club Penguin. So other than like console stuff, those were like some of my gateways into gaming as well. But when I was young, other than those like light handhelds and a little bit of the N64, I was majority on YouTube watching stuff like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Mark, etc. from all the way back then. What about Crash Bandicoot? No. I never even played Zelda until... I never even played Zelda until the 3DS. So... No Crash Bandicoot. I had a Spyro game on... Oh, wait, no, I had Crash Bandicoot on the Game Boy Advance as well. You're right. That was my bad. I was focusing on the N64 version. I watched a lot of Dan TDM when I was a kid. Dr. Treoris, let's go. Not kid, but younger. You watched those three? Goat. I mean, I watched a lot of them when I was younger. YouTube was really my gateway into media and entertainment because I was never too big on television, and by the time I had my own TV with like fucking network and everything set up in my room, I fucking disconnected it manually, so I just didn't even have a chance to watch anything. It was just all crap, frankly. And so I wanted to disconnect from it and just be able to have individual based entertainment, and I mean, I feel as if that was a good thing overall to this day. Okay, I think we can go ahead and sell one of these to upgrade our thing. What 1 second of using slash mail does to you? Real. The moment I had my like transitionary period into more like tangible gaming was probably when I hit that DS age with Pokemon Soul Silver, because that's around the same time that I got my first like mainline non-Nintendo console. which was a Xbox 360 at the time. And that obviously, like, broadened the horizon something fierce. So Nintendo, for the most part, yeah. It's just Nintendo is so much more available and easier to get and be into back then, especially since it was cheaper a lot of the time than the Xbox and the original PlayStation 2 and stuff. I used to play it too. Yeah, so once I got my 360, that's when I started branching out. I got them probably younger than I should have, but I turned out fine. I got Grand Theft Auto 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Red Dead Redemption 1 with my Xbox 360. All of which, by the by, amazing games. And for the puny mind of a fucking, a preteen, they were a glimpse into a whole other universe for me at the time. There really is a beauty to your first big foray into video gaming. Not into Pokemon, mostly PS1 and PS2. PS1 and PS2 have good titles. So, it's not as if that's a bad thing at all. I mean, Resident Evil 4 OG came out on the PS2. Plus the beauty that is the Persona series. I don't know if it's up your alley, since you're not a big fan of Pokemon, but I, at the very least, am a huge RPG head in totality. So stuff like Persona, Pokemon, Octopath Traveler, etc., 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 have always been up my alley. And still very much like a lot of them to this day. Fire Emblem being one of my favorite RPG series ever, personally. RE4? Oh yeah. Not gonna lie, that shit scared me in my first playthrough. RE4, when you're not accustomed to it or RE in general, like survival horror games, or even when you're just young, so you're not the most experienced with horror and its adjacent genres, being scared of that stuff's kind of natural. I think the reason why I didn't have any of that issue was specifically probably because I had already been through the Call of Duty pipeline amongst other stuff. So I was just desensitized to, like, action at that point. So RE4 came naturally as just an action game. I want to watch Weeb play Trees Hate You. Oh god, you don't want to watch me play a rage game. Lynx, you don't want to watch me play a rage game. I played a non-rage game, and you saw how petty and stubborn I can be. A rage game is gonna be worse because it's meaning to piss you off. Elmal. John Ultrakill. Get the fuck out of my chat, bot seller. John Ultrakill will not be forgotten anytime soon, is all I'm saying. Envy affinity skill. We can go ahead and get rid of you kind of freely. I also don't mind getting rid of you. And fuck it, we can ditch you. That lets us grab you. We don't need you. We can use you. And that would only be a boon for us. So let's refresh. That gets us all Greg. That. This. That would be amazing for Sinclair, frankly. If we get rid of that, 163, we need to get another 100. We can sell that. All right. We'll just spec out a burn temporarily. Not you. Give me that. Sinclair now has an easier time building his poise, which is really good for him. Same as the rest of the... same as the rest of the index as well. A rage game, Baby Steps is a nice one. I want to play Tomodachi Life so bad. I'm not gonna lie, Lynx. I had the original Tomodachi Life on my 3DS, and I did enjoy it, even though it was a bit boring for me. Typically, I like a game that has a bit more to it. But the stuff I've been seeing of the new Tomodachi Life is very, very kind of alluring, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know how I would get it, because I think it's only on the Switch 2, and I am not buying that fucking thing. I don't want to support Nintendo monetarily. Not anymore, anyways. So I'd probably have to see about emulating it, maybe, if anything. But if we could figure out a way to do that, I'd probably be down for it. The clips that I've been seeing of it are quite funny. And it'd probably be easy to clip form with that game. Hello, magical girl. Alright. Let's go ahead, take that with you. You go there, Roja. No, you take that one. Sinclair, you go there and just build yourself some goods. You go there. You go there. And you go there. Do I remember Happy Tree Friends? Yes. I did grow up in the era of gore being memed and fucking the beheadings on social media. So Happy Tree Friends is something that I lived through. Yeah, same. And the funny thing is that we'll all laugh and say, better times. I saw a clip of it. The closest thing I've seen to it is that one MLP animation. Don't know what one you're referring to, but WU for having some knowledge, I guess. You... that's not great. Don, what are you at? You're at that? Okay, Don, I'm gonna send you... Well, You're against you, so Roja, you tank that, actually. So Don, you go there, and we're gonna send... you along with her. Yo, what's up, middle big brother Heathcliff? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. YouTube cross-platform? Yeah, so currently we multi-stream on and off over to YouTube, depending on the music we run per stream. We use a website plugin called Restream, and all it does is it splits our stream between the two from OBS directly. And we got a chat implementation which allows it so that all chat from YouTube and from Twitch retroactively via a bot send the messages to each other so that you guys can actually communicate with each other and see what each other are saying without it being purely on screen for the stream. I find that a good way to sort of encourage interaction and all that, which is one of my core elements of what I want to do with the channel, is just allow you guys to hang out, meet new people, just vibe. Building a community is a dream, kind of, even if it goes slow at times. It's all about the journey, though. That's what they always say. Sinclair, I want you to do that for me. Faust, you have enough. So I want you to go there, do that, and I want you to do that, Roja. Cool. You sound like Mark? You mean in the things that I'm saying, or my voice sounds like Mark? Because I think Mark has a much deeper voice than I do. Weebsaurus Terrible Things remix? I'm assuming Terrible Things is a song. Yeah? Not the voice? Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, I grew up watching Mark, so if I'm exhibiting similar mentality or, like, perspective as him in my approach to content, I guess it only makes sense, right? Raised on the backbone of old YouTube. Trains are rolling. Goat. Terrible Things is a Charlie's Inferno inspired FNAF song. Oh, wait. I think I know the song you're talking about, Lynx. Prepare for my lusciousness. We will gaze upon it, and we will sing your name with praise, Heathcliff. Don't you worry. Ain't no way, brother. Okay. It's on you. So, Don, you did hit... No, you didn't. Don, you go there. Bro made a statement so luscious, even the great big brother of the middle praised him. Who even stole your coupons? Yourself? Real. Oh, God. The Ricardo meme, the Heathcliff Ricardo memes are honestly gonna go crazy in the upcoming content. Fuck. Can you dodge that? I'm gonna need you to dodge that, Ryoshu. Alright, that's Pierce. So, Roja, you're just gonna have to approach it with... Are you? I don't like that. Never mind. Roja, approach it. Wait, that's gonna go horribly. I'm stupid. You do it. Okay. Then, Roja, you can just do that. And Sinclair and Faust can do this. Alright, there we go. I think the bloke's name was Ricardo. My current fave Teto song is Another Cup. Boo! OG Jamie Page songs only in this house. What's my taste in music? Whew. That's a question. Roja, please. Thank you. Okay. So, for my primary taste in music, for what I listen to in my off time, I listen to a wide mix of nerdcore. I listen to Vocaloid a hell of a lot. I listen to like the punk and emo era of music. I listen to old 80s and like 90s music. Like as a key example or like reference point of a song, Mr. Blue Sky and like that era / genre of music is one of my favorites for just like relaxing. I don't really have like a core taste in music other than I guess nerdcore and like internet culture music, just because I've listened to it all my life, so I'm very in tune with it at this point. But I listen to anything as long as it sounds good, really. And with recent times, I've been branching out and listening to actual bands and more genres than I ever used to. So it's only growing, I suppose. Okay. You're gonna take that. Roja, you grab that. Faust, you grab that. You grab that. And you grab that, Callisto. Oh, we must have had enough negative status effects on him to proc his skill 2-2. How did I discover Project Moon? Okay, so the well, I mean, I guess that would be the answer. Yeah, I guess that's the answer. So, I discovered Project Moon. I used to be a part of a... If you guys know what the series Danganronpa is, I used to be someone who would play in this client called Danganronpa Online, which was essentially a place where people would host their own killing games and their own like entire experiences which mimicked the games. And that is sort of where I encountered PM for the first time. I've since disconnected myself from that community because, well, to say the least, the community at large cheered for the assassination of Kirk. So definitely not a place that I could find myself hanging out anymore after that happened. But there were a couple of people that I was friends with and still am to this day from there that knew of Project Moon, played it themselves, introduced it to me. I got into Lobotomy Corporation through them. That naturally carried into Ruina, and that naturally carried into Limbus. Though I took a large break between Ruina and Limbus when I initially learned of them, just due to my struggling to understand them at first due to complex systems, etc. It kind of drove me away, but after I came back and actually learned it with the help of a friend, it helped me get properly into it and just actually understand what I was playing instead of being confused by the mechanics. Which I think is one of the issues a lot of people nowadays have, is the tutorials are kind of meh, and so people are confused. They don't know because they don't read enough. and then they eventually get frustrated with the game due to user error and abandon it. Danganronpa gave me PTSD occasionally. PTSD occasionally? I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be fair. Like, literally, or in a joking way? The tutorial was not great. Early Limbus was something. Yeah, to say the least. You there. How are you, Callisto? You only have 9. Okay, so let's put you there with you. Roja, you go there, and you... Well, you'll be fine. Win the clash, forehead. Speaking on DRO, Danganronpa Online, and why I was a part of that community and what I enjoyed of it. I believe I have them delisted now, but I have a bunch of recordings from my time in it on my YouTube channel still. Yup, I was terrified. Maybe not PTSD, is more like depression. I have that 1,000-year stare every time I remember that series. I don't know. I never really got that from DR. It was much more of like a goofy thing than it was something to genuinely spook me. If you want one that actually put a bit of like in me, Zero Escape. Zero Escape is very well written and quite intimidating in its early games. Great fucking series too, with amazing music. But DRO, if you know D&D and the way that works and how it has the combat system and like rolling and everything like that, and how it's largely roleplay based and context driven, DRO was essentially that, but Danganronpa, where you would have 5 chapters, 6 chapters, etc., with one murder every chapter that could range anywhere between 1 to 2 victims. A bunch of different rules, subsets, etc., with different mini games like your turn to die and stuff like that mixed in as well, if people wanted to change up what they hosted. It was a very cool thing, and during a lot of my like late teens, early 20s, that was where I put a lot of my creative energy, because I wasn't the best with writing at the time, and it was kind of my outlet. But Callisto, you go there. And naturally, that allowed me to sort of get better with certain aspects of writing and other stuff. I don't know, maybe it's a timing thing or something, but it broke me. It might have been a timing thing, to be fair. But, I mean, I discovered DR when I was, like, 15. Or, I think it was sometime around there. And I've always just saw it as very goofy. There are aspects which are there to be able to get into and like really enjoy the characters and stuff, but I just never really had that feeling myself. That and ReZero Season 1. Okay, ReZero Season 1 is very brutal. But again, I never really got PTSD from it. The media that really like hit me to my core was Higurashi. But then again, that's because I watched it when I was way too young for it, and naturally left a fucking appointed moment in my appointed memory in my head as a result, because I was like yeah, I had to have been like 10 when I fucking watched Higurashi. And that fucking show is full of gore and other brutal shit. So that just... Don't oh no that. Higurashi is one of my favorite series ever made. But I definitely watched it way too young. Nowadays, though, oh my god, it's so good. Now that I can understand, like, deeper themes and, like, proper writing methodology, Ryukishi 07 is a fucking amazing writer. Especially for when he wrote it. It's such an old fucking game. But its writing still holds up to this day. Okay, you do that, you do that. Don, I don't trust you, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. And Don, you failed me anyways, even with your better skill. Yeah. I don't know. I think I experienced, like, brutality in anime and media, especially via the, like I mentioned earlier, the beheading shit online, just at such a young age that I became desensitized pretty quickly to that kind of stuff. And so after Higurashi, media really never got to me in that way, I guess. Which, call it a bad thing, call it a positive. I'm not sure which it is, to be fair. But it's made me able to appreciate more brutal stories with a much lighter lens. And instead of focusing on, oh my god, it's so brutal, oh my god, it's so rough. Games like, a great example, Silent Hill 2. Games like Silent Hill 2, instead of focusing on how fucked they are, my brain naturally goes to characterization and writing techniques and stuff like that to sort of dissect it in like a quality standard kind of way instead. And I don't know, I've always just gotten more enjoyment out of that type of mindset or view towards media, and allows me to appreciate it more, especially with like thinking about it from the perspective of the author and what they intended. But everyone has their own experience with media, and that's the beauty of it. That's why one of the best things about it is being able to have your own like discussions of plot, theories, etc. online, is specifically for multiple perspectives on something that maybe you hadn't thought of or maybe you hadn't seen before yourself. Because a lot of people don't have time to watch a show or play a game 2 or 3 times to catch every last detail. So the one person that did have that much time, or the person that caught it on their first time, whereas you didn't, they fill in that gap in your experience, allow you to get the meaning via discussion, and I don't know, it's kind of cool how it works like that, in my opinion. It's one of the reasons I love discussion and conversation, debate, etc. is just all the different ways that you can engage in sharing, contributing knowledge, etc. In the topic of that, what media did I cry the most to? What media did I cry the most to? Ever? Like, of all time, up to current day, or when I was younger? Because that shapes my answer, I think. I think that really shapes my answer, depending on that specifically. When I was younger? Probably when I was younger. So I would classify that those years. Probably, I guess, Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1. Because the story of Clem and Lee just really fucking gripped me when I was that young. Held me in a fucking chokehold, to say the least. And the way it ends and how it all goes just fucking tore me apart, frankly. Other than that, is there anything else? Because when I was younger, I didn't really cry to media in the same way. Oh, damn, I can see why. Yeah. When I was younger, I didn't really cry to media in the same way that I do now. I was a lot more, I guess, stone-faced towards it, because I wasn't really open to... I wasn't really open to feeling emotion from media, because I was more closed off back then. But Walking Dead Season 1 by Telltale, definitely. Other than that... what else is there? Maybe ReZero broke me because I have a fat athazagoraphobia. No fucking clue what that means. No offense. I have never heard of that. Callisto, you're good to do that, my guy. Which comes first? Neither. But yeah, no. I had like a major phobia of fingernail. Essentially, it's like a fear of being forgotten. Okay. That's interesting. I could see that. My, like, quote-unquote phobia that I had is a fingernail or, like, teeth being damaged. So if you've ever seen that meme image of, like, the toenail clippers being taken to a tooth, like, that fucking turns my blood to ice when I look at it. But I've largely kind of moved past it. It's more so just like an accessorizing, like, discomfort when I see it. So that's the closest I can really relate to what you're talking about, I think. Because otherwise... no media has really ever done that, just because I have a good separation of media to reality for the most part. Obviously, when you're pretty young and etc., it's a different story and it can have a different effect, especially when you're exposed, and that's why even I had that with Higu. But yeah, I think we want to, yeah, I think we want to grab that and also that. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that for me, I found PM because of a Lethal Company mod. What was it? Was it the, was it like a Dante outfit for the, employee or something? I'm assuming. Or maybe it put abnormalities in the game. I haven't kept up with Lethal Company in forever. You there. You there. The don't touch me button, W. Okay. You there, and you there. It's funny you bring up ReZero because I just recently rewatched up to the end of season 3 because I had put off season 3 during its mid-airing to watch it later. And now fucking season 4 is airing even, and I'm just waiting for that to finish airing to go watch it, I think. I was like, what the fuck is this button? Why does it sound like that? And why did it explode? Also, Ryoshu, did you just roll 2 tails at 95% chance of heads? Come on. I didn't watch season 2 because I'm still scared of it. Well, look, you can't run away from media forever. So either grab your favorite stuffed animal or grab whatever you need and buckle down, rewatch from season 1, get to season 2, and then season 3. Maybe give it a little more time if you're not ready yet, but the only way to work out your fear and build a capability of either understanding to overcome it or the ability to coexist with that fear and have the strength to ignore it when you will it is by actively approaching and interacting with the thing that scares you. Does Subaru grow? Yes, of course Subaru grows. He grows in season 1. You know what? That's a good question. How far in season 1 did you get? Because my assumption based on how you talk of it makes me think you only got like maybe 12 episodes in or something. The end? Okay. Well then, if you got to the end of season 1, then... Episode 18 should have been enough of a sign that Subaru does have capability and a will to grow, in my eyes. So, don't doubt that Subaru can or will grow, because he does. He's a very... One of the things about him that makes him one of the most well-written characters, both in the anime and in the original light novel, which I'm quite a fan of personally, is the fact that he is very versatile. He's capable and willing to grow based on nothing but his own merit. If he wasn't, he would be a very boring and lackluster character. But no, he grows a lot in season 2, and there's a lot of really good developments for not just him but also the rest of the cast. And also new characters that enter that are very good in their own right. So, if you're worried about anything in regards to the show, let the writing and the characterization and growth be the last thing you're worried about. Because it's very well done. Maybe I'll try to watch season 2. I can only recommend it because I find it to be a very compelling season of anime. I rank season 2 of ReZero up there with like Attack on Titan season 3 part 2, where it's like a solid 9.5 out of 10, near perfection. It's very, very well done. The plot is incredibly good. It allows for great development. And how do you tell which one is the fake again? Can't remember. How do you tell which one is the fake? In the portraits, if the enemy has defeated the master's portrait, inflict interloper. How do you tell which one is the fake? I can't fucking remember how this mechanic works. We can brute force our way through it, but I want to remember. I didn't watch Attack on Titan at that time. I hate it because people keep telling me about it. I hear you on that, but don't hate something, just avoid it. Hating something because you hear about it makes you the problem. Instead, just avoid it until it falls out of the mainstream and then watch it when that happens. Just put it on a wait list, pretty much, because that way it won't be overhyped and you can go into it with your own expectations or lack thereof, and you don't need to hear about it constantly. Just say to anyone that brings it up, I haven't watched it yet and I'd like to be blind, please don't talk to me about it. And then they'll either respect you asking that and not talk about it, or they'll be rude and try to anyways, at which point you could tell them to be quiet. Be mad at the people who won't shut up about it, not the show itself. Because if I had felt the same way you did, I would have never touched ReZero. I would have never touched Attack on Titan. Well, that's not true. I watched it in fucking middle school. Well, I watched season 1 in middle school, because that's when it blew up. And then it took 7 years for this fucking season 2 to come out. Sinclair, you're gonna go there, do that. Callisto, Ryoshu. Anyways, yeah, there's just no reason to take it out on the media itself. Especially because even if you're not big on the show itself or anything, yeah, I have that type of mentality too. I watch something when it dies down. It's the best way to really approach it, because otherwise you're gonna feel resentment, and it's just not fair to the show. But aside from the really good animation, really good storytelling, really good character work, like, aside from all that stuff, Attack on Titan has some fucking banging music in it too. And that's like one of the core things that really attracts me to it every time I go back, is just the music is so good. In fact, I will just go ahead and pop on Attack on Titan OST playlist. Give me this. We're playing a game where this is kind of fitting. It's action, has good tension to it. What the hell is this ad about? Oh god. That is a failure waiting to happen. That's gonna be fun discourse blow up to look at in the morning. Or after stream. Okay. Oh. Let me hear that beauty. Let me hear it. I lied. I remembered that I watched the anime, but only for a few minutes because I was curious why my friend liked it so much. Keynote for Attack on Titan, if you do plan or want to watch it. Season 1 will be slow. It is a season dedicated to setting up the plot and setting up the characters for Season 2. It is... So, it might not immediately hit you, oh, that's why everyone liked this. It takes time. It's one of those shows. But I can say that Season 3... well, no. Season 2, Season 3, and Season 3 Part 2... It only goes uphill from Season 2 being like a solid 7.58 out of 10. Season 3 being like an 8, 8.5. And then Season 3 Part 2 is a fucking 9, 9.5 out of 10. Some of the best anime on the market, in my opinion. Okay, you go there. Sinclair, you go there. You there. I only saw the Titan when it first appeared. After that, I quit. Oh, yeah, and that time when the MC became a bad guy. Good shit, Sinclair. You know, Sinclair, as much as I love that you're here, bud, you're really making me feel like I want to bring in Kira instead. You recommend me AOT, now I recommend you to watch Boku Rano? Boku Rano? The fuck is Boku Rano? Boku Rano anime. Pilot a giant robot. I could maybe give it a look. That is one genre I've never been the biggest fan of. I'm not much of a mecha guy, unfortunately. I know there's a lot of really good mecha out there, but I don't know. Something about it has just never clicked with me. But I could give it a look at the very least. Give me you. Okay, here's what matters. Okay, so I need... Spoil-free Limbus. I need Charm, Wonder, Doubt, Textbook, Blade and Artwork, and the Unsevering. Okay. Wait, Twining Threads doesn't count? That's fucking annoying? Refresh me. God damn it. Can I get... I can. Fuck. Alright, who do you? You're you. You're that. You're that. And then Blade and Artwork, Textbook, Charm, Doubt, and Wander. Which... Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. Just give me 1 second. Charm, Doubt. So we don't have it available. At least not on this floor. Okay, who do I want to fight? Frankly... Give me you. Wow, kind of shitty fucking ego gifts on that floor, too. Okay. Sinclair, I love you, big dog. You're just not cutting it right now. I'm sorry. Kira, welcome to the fold, and you are blunt. Ryoshu, what are you? You're all slash. Ryoshu, have some clash power. Well, you know what? We have to redo the order anyways. Okay, so you, Ryoshu gets that. You're all blunt. So give you that, you that. Why did I suddenly remember Fairy Tail? It was bad, but in a good way. Fairy Tail is... Oh, can you add me? Add you on what? Ryoshu... just dodge. Just dodge. Ish. Ish, you got it in the bag. Don't fumble, please. I'm not on Limbus. About to go in like 20 minutes. For now, I'm chatting with you. Gotcha. I will copy that on down for later then. If you want, we do a Limbus stream every single Wednesday. And I mean, if you like the discussion you've had here, feel free to join the Discord down from the link below. And I'm always happy to have new folks join in and chat there whenever they feel like it. We also occasionally do stuff like anime watch party nights. So if that is up your alley for wanting people around to watch stuff alongside you in case you don't feel comfortable watching it yourself, that's always an option. But don't feel pressured to either way. Yeah, I already follow you. You don't have a notification for it. I do have a notification. I am a bit frustrated that it didn't work, actually. I'm being completely honest. 1 second. Okay, my alerts, other alerts, new follow. Okay, dumb question. Unknown, is there any chance you could unfollow and then refollow? Because I just re-logged into my website that gives me my elements, and it might allow it to play. The issue might have been because I was logged out of it for whatever reason. Kira, your clash power is not it, honey. Done it? No, it didn't work. Fuck. Why, man? Okay. Okay, so...
is now on the main Gmod.
Okay, so testing it worked just fine. Maybe... Okay, refresh you. Okay, I know this is annoying. Is there any chance you could try again? Unknown? Because I've refreshed the thing in my OBS, and I've also just tested it, and it looks like it's working. I think that should have even displayed on stream for you to see, with the sound effect and everything. I don't know why it wouldn't be working otherwise. Good shit, Ishmael! I didn't expect you to win that. Nothing happens again. I'll just follow you again later using my alt account. Huh. I am gonna have to figure out why that is. Later? Okay. Have a good one, Unknown. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for the conversations. They were pretty fun. I hope you have a good one with whatever you have going on. Pieces. Okay, Hong Lu. Let's get that with you, brother. You do that, you do that. You go ahead, do that, Roja. You go ahead, do that, actually. It's always fucking something with this stuff, eh? So that means now I gotta iron out why that isn't displaying follower notifications. That means I gotta iron out why the music detector was fucking malfunctioning. Ay, ay, ay. I guess I'm gonna hope that the good old PC restart is able to solve everything like always. Because fuck knows why it does 10 times out of 10 usually. No kill for you, Don. Okay. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and do that. Ba ba ba. You there, you there, you there, you there, you there, you there, you there. W. Okay. Good shit, Faust. Really carrying this run that's being weighed down by Ryoshu. How hot is it outside? Because if it's cold, I might open my window. It's getting fucking hot in here. So, 1 second, guys. I might be right back while I do that. Okay. Ba 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 bum ba bum. Return of the boy. It's that boy. Oh, it's that fuck ass bull that I hate. Let's get it. Oh god. Oh my god, why is its clashes so fucking high? Da 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 dun 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 dun. Good shit, Roja. The bull's fucking clashing like trash. Oh my god, dude. Why does it clash so fucking high? I got Zwei Ishmael. Ooh, Zwei Ishmael is really good, actually. So that's a good grab for you, by the way. Can you? No, you fucking can't. You there. Need like you there. I need you there. You there. You there. And you there, Faust. Kill it, pour water on its dipshit face. Okay, done. I need you there, Kira. Need you there. You there. You there. You there. Come on, you brazen bitch, go down. Okay. Well, now it's go time. It will forever be a joke of me hating the brazen bitch. I think all of us hate the brazen bitch to a degree, my friend. Not just you. But yes, it will be. I should have had Faust clash the fucking thing. But it's fine, whatever. Honglu will stagger it. Trust. He's down! The brazen bitch is down! I think we enter maintenance in 40 minutes, by the way. Top 10 boss, though, still fucking. I think maintenance is in 40 minutes. We are definitely not hitting floor 5 or higher in that time, I don't think. Bro is fucking the brazen bull. Crazy work. Weeb killed the bitch. Let's go. I am not Minos' wife. I do not fuck bulls. Sounds like some bullshit if you ask me. Ah, 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 ah. Come on, Don. You failure. Ryoshu, you're a base ID, so I can understand it. But Don, fuck no. Good on you, Ish. Let's go ahead and do that there. Ryoshu, I'm gonna trust you to actually win that one. Good shit, Ryoshu. BRB, aight. Best of luck with whatever you're doing, East. I'm not gonna lie, I think we have to bring Sinclair back in. Ishmael, Kira Mail is not really it. We don't have enough envy to fuel her needs, and her clash power is really not on par. If nothing else, Sinclair has his block into dodge, as well as his skill 3 with a pretty good fucking clash capability. Good shit, Honglu. Now that is what I'm talking about. Garlic bread. Oh my god, the crunch. Welcome back, East. Let's go like that and then that. Okay, do you like that, then that. You need to... That's not good enough. That is good enough, alright. Has Mr. Non-Unbreakable Coins done non-unbreakable coins? Not yet. Oh my god. So bad, but so good. New bottle of water, let's go. We bust over garlic bread? Alright, well no one's busting. I'm just enjoying it. Get it right. The only way I'd be busting is if I had pasta, chicken parm, and some delicious tomato sauce to go with it. I do not have any of the above. And besides, I went from being a fatty who eats 3 meals a day and 1 or 2 snacks to having 1 meal a day and 1 or 2 snacks max, depending on how full I am from that meal. I'm allowed to enjoy my goddamn snack and meal. Otherwise, what else do I have to look forward to in life? Oh, Malarca is really good for us, actually. Ishmael, I know you have bleed, but do you? You do, so you... Ooh. Okay, yeah, so even you get upgraded from that. Limbus company? Real? Okay, so if I want that and that, I'm gonna need to pay up. Well, if I'm getting rid of Kira again, I can just spec out a burn all, I feel like. I need 20 more for that, so let's just sell this other tier 1. Hi, Don. Get another skill 3. What team is this? So this is not a core team. Alright, let's give that to him. So right now, if you look in the spoil free channel, one second. If you look in the spoil free Limbus channel, I've posted what the 2 achievements we're kind of aiming for are. And for one of them, you need a team with base Ryoshu and at least 3 nurse fathers. So I've just kind of tossed together kind of like a funny meme team for that one. I up-tie forward nearly all of my base team. W. Kind of a waste of materials because when up-tie 5 comes out, we're probably getting up-tie 4 on all of them for free, the same way we got up-tie 3 on them for free. But I'm happy for you. Who has the thing? Who is the precept target? It's you? Okay. Well, she only has 6 coins, so we're free. Sora! Wow, Ryoshu? Trash. Okay. You're the one with that, so we can't have her hit you. So let's just have you be like that there. Ryoshu, I need you to be able to do that, which you can take out that on your own. Sinclair. You can do that again. You there. Yes, you can do that, Don. I believe in you. And Faust, what are you at? You're at 15, so you do that. Good job, Ryoshu. Why? Why? Did we? Oh, we got fucking rusty coin. Okay. I didn't even realize. Why are you not attacking this turn? What? Why are you not attacking this turn? Is it just because you failed to complete your pre-script? I'm guessing? Hoping? Praying? Well, you're fine, so go all in. And I guess we just throw you at her. That'll get you doing that. That'll get you to tier 3. Sinclair, you are... How many Moonlight Azure Blade do you have? Any? None. So you just use your skill 1, my friend. I guess you just use that, and you just use that. If you couldn't tell, I like Sora. I think everyone generally likes Sora. That's all the shield depleted? I think that was a pre-script fulfilled as well. Was her pre-script to take hits that turn or some bullshit? It might have been to take hits that turn. You're at 5. Sinclair is building up his stuff pretty quickly. I'd buy her vanilla ice cream. Fix yo spelling twin. Okay. Fuck. Dawn doesn't need to care about that anymore because she's at tier 3. You're at that, so your prescript is what? Repeat the prescript until procuration Hermes, right? I'd buy her vanilla ice cream. That's more like it. Okay. Ryoshu. That's not it, twin. Speaking of ice cream, what's my favorite one? Favorite ice cream. Call me basic, but it's probably between either mint chocolate chip or like a cookie dough. Those are always the most like satisfying or just enjoyable for me. Cookie dough if I want something really sweet. Mint chocolate chip if I want something for flavor. I can see cookie dough. I'm one of those animals that likes chewing ice cream, so that's probably a part of it as well, to be fair. Mint chocolate chip? Oh, okay, you're about to say some blasphemy. Don't be shit-talking mint chocolate chip, bro. Mint chocolate chip is heat. Mint chocolate chip is heat. I'm replacing your left nut with I. That's it. You're being banned temporarily. You don't disrespect mint chip, brother. You don't disrespect mint chip. Not in this household. The brother said something so heinous, even the middle was like, what? I just don't get mint. You'll grow into it. When I say that, I'm not even meaning. You will grow into it. Mint is a very good flavor. It's just overpowering when you're young. That is all it is. It's probably like it's an assault on your palate or something, right? That's how it is for most people. It doesn't taste like toothpaste, you fucking bitch. It doesn't taste like toothpaste. There's that artificial dog shit mint that they use for toothpaste and other stuff, and then there's mint chocolate chip. It tastes nothing alike. Nothing alike. And besides, you shouldn't be using toothpaste. Toothpaste has fucking lead in it nowadays. That shit's bad for you, dog. You misspelled tried and you left out a fucking comma in I've. Opinion disregarded. You say what now? I said what I said. You shouldn't use toothpaste. It has lead in it. Yes. A lot of toothpaste brands have lead in their toothpaste. Yes. That is not a meme that I am making up on the spot or anything. I am being dead ass. I cut out using fucking toothpaste, like, I think, when the fuck was it? About 3 years ago? And he's doing 9 coins. About 3 years ago, I cut it out, and my tooth health has been better since. I've gotten toothaches less. I haven't had to go to the dentist for anything since. When I was using toothpaste every fucking night, I was getting cavities constantly. And my overall tooth health was just very poor. Now I'm fine. It's because they put lead and they put dead-ass sugar in the toothpaste. And then, also, what's it fucking called? The fluoride. Fluoride is incredibly fucking bad for you, and fluoride is in a ton of different toothpastes. He's doing the thing, chat. He only used 1 coin, by the way. She bled out otherwise. Okay. Final power. We're gonna want to go offense level +1, offense level +3. Weave, I'm gonna crash the fuck out because of that. Bitch made. Ooh, that'd be really good. That would too. But we need our other packs. So let's... Let's go ahead and grab our Bladen Artwork pack. Ooh, we got a bleed gift from it. No Mr. 9 Unbreakable coins. It's like playing Ultra Kill, but going as slow as possible. Okay. Go ahead, do that. You do that. I'm gonna trust you. Don, you need to just do that. You do that, and you do that. My gremlin in my brain is very disappointed. I don't know what you want from me. I didn't fucking decide it. She fucking bled out. I have a bleed team going partially. Dawn skips ahead to her procuration phase, which means she's going to lose SP, which is an important thing to keep an eye on, to be fair. She needs a little more. Okay, by the way, so at 10 plus corpse ingredient, for every count, how do you work? Upon entering the blah blah blah, if the skill dealt HP or shield damage. Okay. If target is killed, gain 3 additional. Ah, okay. That's good to know. That's as simple as it is. Okay. You do that. You go ahead, do that, and you do that. Any Hong Lu IDs I should get? It depends. What are you looking for in terms of status, affliction, and capability? Sinking. Sinking, I would recommend getting DSE Honglu and DSE Merceau for just the regard of them being pretty okay. But you're not going to be using DSE Honglu or Merceau in your main team once you get your like team properly laid out with the units that you want. Unless you're like forcing it, which would be using worse units as a result. But I mean, we all do it at times, so it's not like it's a problem necessarily. Point is, DSE Honglu and DSE Merceau would be the ones that you want to do for sinking. They are discard IDs with a sort of unique gimmick / mechanic behind how that works. So you'd probably want someone to explain that to you before fully just jumping into them, though. What's up, Wish? Hope you're having a good one. I like sinking. I'm nearly at Kanto 8. W? Don't get staggered, Honglu. Just a Kanto away. Good shit, Sinclair. I could just do that and do that and then save it for next turn. Yeah, no, I think I'll do that actually. Then I can do that. That lets me... Try that because it's better than the alternative. You go ahead and you do that, which is a little sucky, but you'll get some good poise out of it, so that's worth. Crit damage up. Ooh, that's quite good. Okay, then you and you. Honglu's gonna get staggered here, probably. Never mind, he just out damages the stagger thresh. Good for him. And I think we're about 4 minutes away from maintenance. I found something weird with me playing Limbus. What's that? What's up, Eggsgami? Hope you're having a good one. Roja, tank it if you can, hun. Sinclair, do your best. Roja, how did you even win a single clash? Every time I beat a Kanto, I have no TN. TN? Fuck sent early? Ah, okay. Wait, is maintenance soon? Yeah, I think it starts in 2 minutes. That or in an hour and 2 minutes. I'm not too sure. So I'm hoping I can get out of this battle first. I'm so fried? Why? What's going on, eggs? Every time I beat a Kanto, I have no desire to play after I beat a Kanto. It's in like 2 more hours? 2 more? The hell? Why would it be in 2 more hours? I believe so, yes. But the thing is, maintenance would always start at 8 p.m. EST in comparison to Korean time. And then we had daylight savings, which pushed us an hour ahead. So it would now be 9 p.m. that it would happen, I'm pretty sure. So why would it be 2 more hours? Because that would be 2 more hours would be 11 p.m. Doritos chip? Trying to make a sinking tremor team because my team right now is horrible after I realized how bad my team was in Kanto 8. Sinking tremor. Well, we got out of that fight, which is the W. Please don't maintenance. Maintenance, yep. I told you, eggs! Fuck! Hopefully I don't lose that ego gift as a result. Fuck. I knew it was 9 p.m. EST. Okay. Well, that means we are locked out of Limbus for the time being. Now what? Yeah, that's the question. Well, I could go ahead and try to restart the music detector and see if that will want to function properly. No, it is not. Okay, so no. The middle strikes. Truth. Nocturnal Sweeping, Bakyak, and Ricardo Heath ID. Fucking exciting. Please be good. Please. Oh, plus Lunacy for doing the Bakyak. Let's go. Is the ego gonna be the currency redeemable? It is a Zayn. It's a Zayn ego. It's a Zayn ego? What's the clash power gonna be? I hope the clash power is good enough to compete with her base ego. Otherwise, it's kind of rough to switch out, considering the base ego is so versatile for Roja. Where is it? Display capture. Nocturnal Sleeping. The passive seems pretty good. One of my friends made a Ricardo reference at school. W. It's in a banner. It's also a fairly cheap heal, most likely. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's, I guess, come over to Restream, change our stream title. Fallout, Tale of Two Wastelands, Limbus is in maintenance. Okay, and so maintenance usually lasts 3 to 4 hours. So we're probably, yeah, no, we're not gonna get Limbus back until 11 or 12 p.m. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Open up our launcher. Open up, you son of a bitch. Heathcliff ID is just a broken resource farm. Okay. Let's Fallout New Vegas. Look, the Heathcliff ID is one thing and one thing only. He is a boombox. He did something to this kid, and the kid wrote his name down on a piece of paper, and he said he was like, Ricardo, right? Fuck. Sent early. Okay. If we load in, we do load in just fine. Okay. He did something to this kid, and the kid wrote his name down on a piece of paper. Bruh. I'm gonna put you in my death note. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Ooh, my body armor is getting a bit low. We're up to 10k caps, which is really good. Museum of Technology, eh? Alright, Jericho, why the fuck are you equipping a stupid handheld shotgun? Unequip that shit, son. Okay. Let's, I guess, head to the Museum of Technology. So, if we want to get there, realistically, Dukov's place, and then we just travel along the shoreline. Should be all it takes, really. Okay. Where are you, my wee rad roaches? You are... What? Fucking die. We're level 20. Hit your fucking shots, me. Oh my god. What is that accuracy? Alright. We can go kill these centaurs and the super mutant for some free EXP, because they kind of always respawn, which is a W. Centaurs are so fucking weak in this game compared to Fallout 4. Same with super mutants, kind of. Fallout 4 buffed enemies, like, pretty significantly. At least some of the radiation-based ones. Super mutant overlord, eh? Stimpack, mini nuke, and some dirty water. W. Alright. Let's head back down along the shoreline now, and let's see if we can't get to where we're heading. Dehydration level has increased. Oh, wait, no, the Museum of Technology is right there. Oh, I guess the Georgetown West leads... Oh, motherfucker! Of course. Can't have shit in the wasteland. Sip some dirty water. Give me fucking... Do I have food? Ramen steak. Better than nothing. Go down, you fucker. Beautiful. I'm about to ask you for that fucking Ripper. I kind of want to take it for a spin, Jericho. Some mole rat meat. Where'd that other super mutant go down? There you are. Mole rat meat. And then here, two buddies. And down over here. Okay. Went pretty well, all things considered. Yo! What's up, my good scav? Well, I have no reason to not upgrade my fucking armor based on what I grabbed from those assholes. So let's just sell all the shit that I realistically don't need. Why am I carrying coolant components? Those are weighing me down for no reason. So is that garden hose. Don't need that on me. Don't need that. All of those are just self-fodder. I realized that I forgot to put shit away at home when I went back. What kind of stuff do you have, Scav? Anything of worth in your ammo? Well, that's not bad. I'll take those casings. The milk bottles, I don't really need. 20 gauge rounds. Okay, so really nothing I need. Alright, in that case, I'll give you another pack of cigs and
another satisfaction.
Alright, you have a good one, amigo. Take care. Apparel. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on up to Mark II. Since that's what I'm currently wearing. Oh, and I accidentally did that. So that means I'm going to reload this so I don't do that, because that kind of sucks. So you and you and you and you. All right. And that fully covers my face. Jericho, have a couple stims, my brother. And let's find you a thing to loot. Alright, so you are gonna go ahead and take... Honestly, you go ahead and take the Power Fist. I want that Ripper. And you're also gonna take these fuck-ass coolant components, because they're heavy as shit. Alright, and a mini nuke. Alright. Come here, Jericho. Oh. Pick that up, brother. Thank you. Alright, go ahead and give me the Ripper. And you You can go ahead and equip my Power Fist Plus. While I come in here and I select this Ripper onto there. Okay. My fucking sleep deprivation rose. God damn it. Well, we did just get Nuka-Cola. If anything was gonna get rid of sleep deprivation quick, it definitely is that. Jericho, stop blocking me. We need to move quick and seamless, brother. Oh, you fucker. Good shit, Jericho. Door to townhome. What do we got in here? Some milk bottles. Not complaining. Wine congressional style. Peak. We'll take an iron, I guess. Ooh. Jericho, get out of its way, bro. We're guests in this thing's house.
How may I serve you, mistress? A slice of melon may be divine, but lest you spoil the meal, mind the rind.
Okay, we got a good bit more food from that fridge now. Some Nuka-Cola. Teddy bear on the bed. That's a bit morose.
Souffle recipe error, no eggs found.
No eggs found. Shucks. Oh well. Guess we'll have to settle for the next best thing. Okay, well, that's where we have to go. So I guess let's do a preliminary run of the available area out here and see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into. By that, what kind of loot we can get ourselves as well. Jericho went down. That's not cool, bro. Get your ass up. Ugh. Jericho, if we do this, there's gonna be a bunch more of them fuckers in there, I'm pretty sure. So we gotta be prepared, my friend. We also gotta be prepared if we go in here. Which, average Georgetown Metro. Got some Radex at least, which is nice. Something for the trouble of checking. Jericho, get back! Okay. Okay, we're not going to be able to go over that. All the buildings are sealed up there. That's empty. That's not got shit in it. It's down here. Some moot fruit on the wall. Oh, we've already... Ah, okay, so that's where here is. So, let's... Ow. Good job, Jericho. Nice job setting all that shit off, I guess. We could have gotten free EXP from it. Shut up, we're not playing Santa Claus. We're playing fucking Hero. Heroes get big bucks, you know that. That's why we're raking in fucking caps like crazy, brother. We've got 10K in the pocket. So shut up and help me kill some fucking mooties. Or muties. Well, it's certainly accurate to its name. That thing ripped. Let it rip, as they say. Yeah, you fucking took your life after you drank yourself into a goddamn stupor. You damn fool. Why are you guys putting fucking missiles and nukes on the pool table? You trying to have an accident? Dumbass mutants. Is that everything to this place? Goddamn. Easy clear too. How pleasant. And here I was expecting some fucking drawn out pain in the ass adventure. Huh. Well, it certainly doesn't seem well, maybe it seems abandoned, but it seems like it was lived in at some point. If the fire is anything to go by, recently too. Brotherhood of Steel. Where the fuck are we? Jericho, let's go help them real quick. Jesus Christ. Well, that wasn't us. Alright, that's the muties taken down. At least for now. Stimpack, Bloodpack, Jet. I don't really care about any of that. Alright, best of luck, Brotherhood of Steel. We're only here temporarily. We'll be back another time. Our job here is done. At least to the degree that it gets us some more fucking renown with your faction, I guess. Easy dub. And more 556. Infiltrator. I'd like it to be run down a little more before we use it further. So I'll drink 3 of those. Then I'll eat a couple of our dog shit food. Put the book down. Thank you. Maybe we should chug. We should probably chug. Yeah, I'm gonna chug some Nuka-Cola. Then Good shit, Jericho. Solid ambush. Pick all that shit up, brother. Thank you. What were you shooting at over here, by the by? Because it sounded like you were shooting at a separate target. So that was those two, and then the third guy came around the corner. Okay, no, I think that was all of them. And that's all this area had for us as well. Well, color me surprised. Pretty chill. Short raider area. W. And I'll even get in 2 hours of sleep here to make up and hopefully make sure we don't get fatigued again. At least for a bit. Good, those fucking guys didn't show up. Can't complain about that. Though I am a little bit... Oh. I'm a little bit worried about when we fill up on water. Because we do have a quite large amount of bottles on hand right now. $28 dirty water added. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's just chug some of this down real quick. Fucking scared me. Take a peek down. Behind you? What's up, Lynx? Never mind. Hey Jericho, what are you running off for, brother? Baseball bat. Ooh, scrap metal. It's always good. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Always good to make some food. We can cook up all that rad roach with our dirty water. Do we have a reason not to do this? It's just a better jet. Let's just make it, and fuck it, let's make this steam Mirelurk too. Put our cooking skill to use. We have it for a reason. Can't get any soda out of that. Mall Northwest. Why the fuck is there a dead super mutant corpse piece here? That's a Brotherhood member. Good shot, Jericho. What the fuck are the Brotherhood doing here? Is the question. Ooh. Landmines. Why here? Is this just to catch up any enemies that come here from the Brotherhood? Or is that other people laying that shit there? I guess that's the question.
Nothing to see here, outsider.
Yeah? You guys are just having a checkpoint here to catch up anything that comes by? Alright. Well, I won't interfere with your business. Is that the fucking Washington Monument? Ooh. Rad roachies. God, I long for the day that... Or I think there even is a mod already. For a pet rad roach. Truly, pinnacle of humanity. Taming fucked up weird insect slash animals. The power that freedom gives us to just be fucking freaks and do weird shit because it's mildly entertaining and or cool. Mirelurk nesting hole. Well, fuck me. Let's have a shit time. Let's not go that way. What's up here first? They'll probably both wrap around to the same place, to be fair. It is looking like I was... Oh, maybe not. Hello, ant eggs. What you're doing here, I do not know. But interesting nonetheless. Alright, we're gonna clear the right path first. Four stim packs and a carton of cigs. Thank you kindly, random people. I'll take these supplies with me into the future. Another carton of cigarettes and some more medical supplies. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Jericho. I feel like we'll end up there if we go the other path, but the other path will lead us there in a better way. Okay. Let's nosh something after we where's that other book that we got? Because we got two. Not you, not you. Did we not get another book? Oh, we did. Wasteland Survival Guide. There we are. Our music ran out as well, which is kind of a bummer. So we are gonna go ahead, save. I need to put on some more music as well as pee. So I'm going to end the YouTube stream. To all the YouTube frogs, thanks for hanging out and coming out. We will be back again on Friday. Until then.